Okay, welcome to New Thought Tuesdays.
Welcome to New Thought Tuesdays.
Actually, it's afternoon.
It's afternoon over on the East Coast.
So I'm on the West Coast, Los Angeles, 10 a.m. is when we start. And on the East Coast for Dean, it's 1 p.m. So we're covering you on both coasts here for New Thought Tuesday, just to create a new thought on this Tuesday. And that's what we're going to do today. So Dean, what's our subject today?
So spiritual creatives, that's who we're talking to. That's our community. Are you excited to train your thoughts for success, or are you satisfied with creative failure? Are you constantly focused on creative ideas and concepts, thoughts, possibilities, and welcome adventures, or are your creative thoughts fleeting, brief, uninspiring? And that's what we're talking about today. On New Thought Tuesdays, we're going to focus, we're going to explore on how thought is focused, how focused thought, trained thought is more powerful than unfocused thought, willy-nilly thought, whatever comes up thought. What you create today not only impacts the universe today, it not only impacts you, it impacts you, the people around you, and it impacts the people around them. It actually impacts the entire universe. No pressure. But we're going to talk about how your choice to see possibility and goodness impacts all that you do.
Yeah.
And all of those around you. And it's for today and forever. So Rich and I were talking, we said, what we do makes a difference. What you do makes a difference. What we think makes a difference. And what we say makes a difference. What we do, what we think, what we say, it all makes a difference. So are you ready today on New Thought Tuesdays? Are you ready to make a difference in your life and live the life of your choice? Are you ready to make a difference in your life and the lives around you? That's what we're talking about today.
Exactly. And so you were talking earlier about, are you creating success or are you creating failure? You know, we're always creating, we never stop creating. As a matter of fact, everything that you see going on around you in your, what I call your universal movie, your individual movie, is what you're creating. If you want to take a look at what you're thinking about, what you're talking about, what you're feeling emotional about, take a look at your life. It's just a reflection. It reflects back to you exactly what you put out. And so focus thought, I like that idea, Dean. Let's talk about the focus thought.
Well, it starts with that premise as we were saying, that you're already using these spiritual laws. You're already using them. It's not like you're not using them. They exist. You're creating. And I'm casting no aspersions. I'm not blaming and shaming or regretting. I'm just saying we all create our experience.
Yeah.
So if you want to adjust your experience, whether it is to your liking or not to your liking, it's to your liking and you want it even to be more to your liking, or not to your liking and you want it to be more to your liking, you have the opportunity to adjust how that works by focusing your thought. As Ernest Holmes said, trained thought is more powerful than untrained thought. If your thought is just kind of, yeah, whatever, I'm a victim to my thinking. I have no control over my thinking. I have no control over my feelings. I'm just doing the best that I can. I'm beseeching God, please just fix this. Yeah, that's great. It's just an indication that you can train your thinking more in order to create the experience that you're looking to experience.
Yeah. God fixed this. There's really nothing to fix because, for me, my philosophy is that everything is unfolding in perfect order. And if you think that you're trying to fix something, then you're admitting there's something wrong. And if you admit there's something wrong and not working out, then it's going to be wrong and it's not going to work out. It's focused thought. It's what do you want to see? Do you want to see beauty, peace, harmony, joy all around you? Or do you want to see sadness and depression and things aren't working out and it's not the way I want it to be. Whatever you focus on, you're going to create. That reminds me, this morning I was talking to my wife and I was saying, she has an after school out. We've been using ClickFunnels to be able to bring people in. She goes, I don't know. She goes, it's dwindling down now after COVID and people just aren't interested. I had another person quit and stuff. And then I tried to give her solutions. Well, we got to do this and we got to do that. She goes, I don't want to talk about it. I'm just telling you what's going on with the appearances. And I don't need to fix anything because it's just the way it is and it's going to work out. I know it's going to work out. And so that was a lesson for me. It's sort of like the minute you start, and every guy wants to come up with solutions for their gal, really do, or their guy. But men want to come up with solutions. They want to solve problems all the time. Whereas women just like, yeah, it's okay. Everything is fine. And they see the brighter side of life. And so I kind of, that meant a lot to me. And I started complaining about my stuff too to her again afterwards, because she got me thinking my life, my funnels stuff isn't working out either.
Right.
And she said, you got to shift your energy first. Shift your energy, do those affirmations that you come up with, shift your energy first, and then the other stuff will follow. And it's so true. It's so true. She's such a reminder to me that it's all in your energy. It's all in your belief. It's all in what your focused attention on.
Okay, well, that's great. Rich, focused attention, train your thought. That's really terrific, Rich and Dean. Thanks very much. How do we train? How do we train? How do we focus our thought? Do we focus our thought through, okay, I'm going to just keep thinking this thought. I hate that I'm thinking this thought, but I'm going to think this thought, focus. I'm going to just will it to happen. It's not what we're talking about.
Yeah.
What we're talking about is identifying a feeling tone that you want to experience and express, perhaps that of joy, peace, harmony, enlightenment. Okay, maybe courage, maybe confidence. That's great too. What is the feeling tone that you want to experience? And what is the demonstration, the end result that you want to have happen in your life? First and foremost, you need to spend some time. We would encourage you to spend some time recognizing that you can play with this. This is kind of fun stuff. How? Do some meditation. 3 minutes a day, twice a day, Vipassana meditation. Send us email if you want to know more about what Vipassana is. Some prayer that is focused on that which you are desiring, that which you are wanting. And here's one of the things, Rich, you tell me what you think about this. I'm thinking, focus right now on things that you want, not something that you sense you need. Because when you've got this need, there's this emotional attachment to it. There's this desperation involved. There's a need because I don't have it. I really can't. Just something easy and breezy. That's why parking spaces are so great. I want a parking space. Oh, there it is. I want clear weather. Weather is also fairly good to work with. A beautiful, beautiful day. Focus on things that you want and a feeling tone of receiving them. That's the first thing. You can do it through meditation. You can do it through prayer. And then you can do it just as you go about your day. And of course, we're going to discuss that more today in our community, more specifically about how we recommend that you focus your thought and find out from our community how people are working in focusing and training their thought and the demonstrations, the results they're getting in their creative lives. So that's partially what we'll be talking about after this. So those people that are here with us from our community will join in that conversation when Rich and I are done right here.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
enough of Dean.
No, I like that, Dean. Focus your thoughts. and just wanting, but without desperation.
Yes.
So seeing in your mind's eye is very, very important. The thing that you want to create, see yourself doing it, act as if you have.
God,
So you may
yes.
receive, and then it will show up. Because just wanting it, God, I've wanted so much stuff in my life and haven't received it. And like my wife said this morning, you're not in the energy to be able to attract it, to be able to experience it. And so, it's, to me, it's all about closing your eyes, being still, listening to that still small voice, which just whispers to you. It doesn't come out when God speaks, doesn't speak loudly. It's just this small whisper inside, an intuition to do something. And so just, meditate. Yes. Tapping. We have a free tapping challenge that you can take. That helps a lot. Go to our New Thought Tuesdays and sign up for that. And you can take that tapping session with us. It's 5-day tapping for confidence. But anyways, getting back to what I was saying is that, vision yourself doing it, see yourself doing it, because the universe doesn't know the difference between what's imagining in your mind and what you're thinking. It just takes what you're thinking and creates out of that. So if you see yourself doing the thing that you want, having the thing that you want, then that shifts your energy. Your mind sees it, you get excited about it, and then you can be open to receiving it. And so I think that's really important, to vision it, see it.
And
See
it's also so much fun. It's so much fun to be visioning or visualizing. I think what you're talking about right there is visualizing it, taking the story and creating it in your mind, the feeling tone around it, like your wife was talking about, having the feeling tone around that focus, those pictures in your head, that movie in your mind, and the positive feeling tone about it. Now, another part of that, is to vision, which is and visioning, not to be confused with visualization. Visioning is much more when you want to get a sense of what your choices are, what the divine desire that you have is calling out to express in your life. There's a visioning process, and I, of course, love Dr. Beckwith's visioning process. That's out there as well. But so far today, with this focused thought, we're talking about prayer, we're talking about meditation, we're talking about visualization. Those are 3 very powerful ways to begin to focus your prayer. And most likely, the foundation of all of that, depending on what your background is to do some reading and study and have spiritual coaching.
Yeah.
Work with someone. This is what I do. This is what Rich does. We work with people one-on-one and in groups to coach them so that we can take their specific desires and help them experience that. That's what we do for a living. I love our jobs.
Yeah, it's great. We have our own coaches, actually. My wife and I have our coach, our spiritual coach. She's a law of attraction coach. Yeah. And so to practice the law of attraction and to get a better understanding of it and how it works in our lives, we have our coach, law of attraction coach. You can have a coach for anything. Yeah. Sports coach. But
one more thing. Now here's something with prayer. Having a prayer partner, okay, maybe so folks are saying, I'm not sure about a spiritual coach right yet, or there's whatever. Try a prayer partner, a buddy, someone that you can meet with. My formula, what I enjoy doing with prayer partners, that we talk 5 days a week, and the person requests a prayer. I speak the prayer out loud for that person, and I request a prayer, and that person speaks the prayer out loud for me. There are other forms of prayer partnership, but a prayer partnership can be very, very creatively and fulfilling.
Yeah. We have with our friend, we have prayer every night. We do Affirmative prayer, and it's affirmative prayer. Prayer is, and Dean, we should create a workshop or something teaching affirmative prayer, because if you're going to pray, affirmative prayer is super powerful. It's a great way to connect with infinite intelligence, which I call it. It's a great way to start to see these things that you want to create in your life manifest, because affirmative prayer, you're affirming that you're working with this unlimited power and presence. I call it the infinite filmmaker, creating the movie of your life that's perfect, whole, and complete. Affirmative prayer is just affirming that it's infinite, it's unlimited, and it's not withholding anything from you. And so when you pray in that way, it opens the door for all of your highest good to come flowing into your life. And miracles happen, right, Dean? Miracles happen when you do affirmative prayer, for me, all the time.
Affirmative prayer, spiritual mind prayer it's a wonderful tool, and it's an individual tool. It responds in different ways for each individual. It's a way of training your thought, focusing your thought in a very positive, uplifting, activational kind of method. I love it.
I think our time's almost up, but I also want to say, Dean, let's do a pop-up later on in the week, and we'll announce it, and we'll talk about affirmative prayer, and we'll work with people on affirmative prayer. Perfect.
Our pop-up this week is going to be on affirmative prayer. And then, so Rich and I just pop up on the internet every once in a while. And then we will work with folks on affirmative prayer this week. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, we'll make an announcement about that later.
All right. So, and so you can, if you want to be part of our community, please go to newthoughttuesdays.com, and you're going to see a little button there that says, yes, I want to be reminded. We will send you a reminder about our New Thought Tuesdays, which happen every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time, and 5 p.m. in London. We will send you a link to the Zoom room so that you can come in and talk with our community and talk with me and Rich, ask your questions, make your statements, celebrate. We celebrate a lot. And so we will see you there. So that's how you can get part of us. And you can also, if you're watching this now on the interweb, on the internet, you can leave a comment below and let us know if you have any questions or how you help to focus your thought. How do you focus your thought? And we love to respond to you guys. So
comment below. It's important.
So we're out of here though. Anything else before we leave, sir?
No, thank you. We'll see you next Tuesday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Every Tuesday, Dean and I are here to uplift you and raise your consciousness so that you can start to live the life you desire to be living without any limitations. We good?
We're good.
Okay. You want to take us out of here with a little affirmation? How about a little affirmative prayer to take us out?
An affirmation, yes. Okay.
Okay.
I see the creative joy in all that I think, do, and say. I experience upliftment, success, joy, and peace in all that I think, do, and say. There you go.
And so it is.
And so
next Tuesday.
Talk to you later.